We're doing some stuff around music. All right. So I guess personally, I've been playing violin since I've been playing for like 15 years now, I think. Christian, how long have you been playing piano?
Yeah, and I've been playing piano for about 15 or 16 years as well. Our aunt is a really accomplished violinist. She plays for the Bach aria soloists out of Kansas City. And
She played for the LSO in London too. Yeah.
Yeah, first chair at the LSO in London and has played with Yo-Yo Ma. So because of our Asian heritage, as well as having some strong family ties, we've been closely connected with music from a very early age.
Yeah, music is in our blood for sure.
I did classical piano for about 8 years and then got bored of that, so transitioned into a little more ad-lib type of piano style, which morphed into more jazz and hip hop and EDM type of music later on. And now I make music for fun with my brother Anders, or with another group made up of Frisbee people called the Long Balls, and we play at local parties and kind of whoever will take us. So it's a good group of guys, and Josh Turner is on the in the Long Balls. Jaime Perez, who's now on the Tampa Bay Cannons, is on the Long Balls, as well as Jason Crow and others. Sorry if I don't mention them here.
Devin Cox. Oh yeah, Devin Cox.
Devin Cox. Yeah.
Rhythm.
Devin Cox. So I think our Frisbee careers and also the way we play Frisbee is very similar to our musical styles. I'll speak to mine, and that I think I'm a little more creative in Frisbee and kind of the different angles I see, and I'm all for a little more ad lib and just a injection of creativity is what I look for.
Yeah, I think I think you couldn't have said it better. I think that so I'm a purist, so I've been playing classical music for like 15 years. As a classical musician, I think it's very focused on technique and performing very difficult, flashy tasks, but through repetition and constant practice. And that's something that I definitely do personally, is that I'm someone that needs to practice something countless times and like drill things over and over again until I feel like I have it close to perfect. Yeah, and I think as players, I think Christian's, yeah, I mean, you're a performer the same way you're jazz piano. When you're on the stage, you kind of just like go with the flow and you take whatever is thrown at you really well. I think I'm much more like a put my head down and run and work really hard to just kind of like practice use what I've practiced to the best of my abilities.
Yeah, you also play a ton of very, very intense classical music, which I think is very, very difficult for anyone looking at classical sheet music like Dvorak and people like that. It's some very difficult music to master, and I think Anders does an awesome job of that. But you got to get that aggression from somewhere, and I think Anders similarly to Frisbee really attacks the page, if you will, of music.